Alright guys, so this is going to be part 3 of this Batman DIY project guitar that I'm working on. Over the course of the week, I've gotten some good ideas. I also got this great idea from a subscriber. I don't know if it's Dill Myers or DL Myers. I'm sorry, brother, if I'm saying that wrong. But, you know, he gave me some great ideas of doing like the comic book style, like pow, kaboom, and all that stuff, which I was thinking about, but I was like, I don't know if that's going to be like cool or not, but it's not about being cool. It's about being unique. And that's something I already was thinking about doing. He also gave me an idea of yellow pickups. Now, I was thinking of buying yellow pickups and like putting them in here, but I went online and I'm like, you know, I was going to get like the $20 like Safu or any of those type of pickups to put on this guitar. But they don't have any like yellow colored pickups. So I might have to, you know, try to figure something out of how to do that. So I'm thinking of putting yellow pickups in here with some cool like graphics of like Batman style, like cartoon style, kaboom stuff, you know? So I am going to be using acrylic paint for this, like to paint on it, because if I get the decals and put them in here, it's going to be whack. So I'd rather, you know, do it all by hand. So yeah, man, let's get this thing started and see how this thing turns out. So all I really did in part 1 and part 2 was just sand it down, prep it for the paint, you know, cut this thing out in part 2. Oh no, that was part 1. In part 2, I just basically painted this thing black. Now, somebody did say to use Bondo for this thing. I've used Bondo. I've used a lot of wood fillers in the past, but I kind of want to use this stuff down here because I know you can still see it, but I might use that as like a effect or something. I don't know. I'll see what I can do in the back, but for now, I'm going to focus on the front and see what I can come up with cool ideas as I'm going. Because I'm not going to do this all at once and be like, oh, you know, like whatever. So do something today and see tomorrow if I'm getting some ideas at work, and then, you know, see how it turns out throughout the week. So yeah, let's get started on this thing. All right, so this is what I got. It's not the best because I'm using acrylic paint, and it just looks like somebody painted this by hand. Kind of looks like a kid did this, but yeah, I am a kid at heart. So this is what I got. Boom, pow, bam. So Nicole gave me a great idea of putting, well, I thought of like putting something Joker based on this thing. And she was like, oh, put it in the back. So it's like, it's kind of like foreshadowing that Joker's always on Batman's back. So maybe I'll put it in the back. I was thinking about doing it here, but it makes more sense to put it in the back. Now the pickups, what I'm going to do is I was going to use these Red Invaders, but I'm like, it's not going to really match, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm basically just going to cheat here. I'm going to just paint the bobbins yellow and just have those on this guitar just so it pops a little bit more. Because with the red, it doesn't even match. I feel like with something yellow right here, because Batman is yellow and black. So, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to spray paint these. And, you know, as the week goes by, I'm going to try to figure out what else I can put on this. So, yeah, I'm going to see how this comes out tomorrow. All right, so here it is. You know, it's not the best, of course, because this is just a little project guitar thing. I did smudge it a little bit over here. That white paint didn't dry enough, and I was trying to fix it, but over here too. But it is what it is, right? And on the back here, what I did was I did the Joker laugh with the purple and the green. I did this off camera. And I did the Why So Serious from The Dark Knight and Smile from one of my favorite movies, Batman The Last Laugh. So, we got the classic stuff in the front. This is also classic, but you know what I mean? Like how I said, Joker always being behind Batman. Nice foreshadow. So, yeah, that's what I got. And I also went with the satin clear coat just because I went to Home Depot and they didn't even have the matte finish, so I got the satin, which actually looks pretty good. I've never actually done anything with satin, but I really like how this looks. It's kind of shiny, not too glossy, but it's got like a nice matte satin finish. Oh, and the pickups, I basically just spray painted the bobbins off camera again, just because, I get busy and I'm trying to do things pretty quick. Yellow. So I painted these yellow because, yellow and black, like I said, is Batman's color. So, yeah, looks pretty cool. Then these are the Invader style humbucker pickups that I did the review on, the red ones. So I just basically just painted the top of that. As you guys can see, the bottom is still red. So I didn't do anything or buy anything extra. All stuff I already have. So all I'm going to do now is just assemble this and give you guys a quick little demo of this guitar. I already did the review and demo of these pickups, also this guitar, but I want to do something cool. And then after that, I'm going to give you guys my final thoughts on this Batman DIY project guitar that I've been working on. All right, so here it is, the Batman DIY project guitar. And I want to give a special thanks to 34 Guitars for actually giving me this idea. I know you commented on part one that you were flattered that I took your idea and, basically just made my own. And honestly, I'm honored that you acknowledged that and didn't say, hey, what are you doing? You're taking my stuff and, copying and whatever. So, I'm really grateful for that kind of stuff. But yeah, man, I'm so happy how this thing came out. I wish I could have done a little bit more stuff to it, but Nicole was like, oh, if you add too much, it's going to be, how it is. It was perfect. So, again, thank you to my subscriber. If I'm saying your name wrong, man, I'm so sorry. D.L. Myers or Dill Myers for giving me the idea of actually going with what I originally had planned was, having the pow, the kaboom, and all that stuff on the guitar, and giving me the idea also for the yellow pickups. Because I was thinking about that. I was like, should I get them? Should I buy them? But I saw how much they cost. Like for the Seymour Duncan ones, the DiMarzios, they're like 100 something. I did see this one brand called Dragon Force. I'm sorry. Dragon Fire, I think was the name of the pickup brand. They were around 50 to 60 bucks for the set. So I was like, you know what? I should try that. Order them, probably do a review and demo on it. But now that I saw that, I might do a review and demo on those pickups down the road. So, yeah, man, like this thing looks freaking awesome. I love it. I did add a kill switch to this, like a little red kill switch. You know how like in Batman always has like his little gadgets and stuff. So I thought that was cool having a red kill switch right there. In the back with the Joker, his little laughter. Why so serious and smile? I kind of wish I did this little thing in the front because it does look sick. I do love how this back looks. I really do. And it sucks that it's going to be in the back, so no one's going to be able to see it. But at the end of the day, I'll probably down the road add some right here. Or like I was thinking about this too. Like, and ideas were coming to me as I finished it. I was like, I should have put like a little, how Joker has like his little bang when he shoots. I should have done that with like the kill switch, like a little flag coming over here with like kill switch. It sucks that I already finished it, but again, that's the beauty about these project guitars that you can always add to it, always do different things, always add new things. So, you can get as creative as you want. And it's not like it's an expensive guitar where you're spending $1,000, $1,500 on it. And you're like, damn, like, should I have done that? $200. And this guitar, it was $200 for the entire guitar, the amp, all that stuff that came with it. So working on guitars that are like that price range, you can obviously do a bunch of stuff to it. You don't have to like cut into it, but you can always add and paint and, just do whatever you want. I didn't put the strap button because I usually don't play standing up. So I thought it was pointless to put a strap button on this thing. And this guitar plays super fast now that I like, changed the profile of this neck. It's a lot thinner, it's a lot flatter, just how I love it. It kind of does remind me of my Mr. Gates guitar because I did shave it down a lot. So these Les Pauls are always like chunky. This thing plays super fast, super smooth. So I encourage you guys to go to part 2 and see how I actually did that. Doesn't really take much. You just have to be real careful with that kind of stuff. So yeah, man, I'm really proud of this thing. I'm glad I didn't rush it. So I took my time with it. Even with the track, I tried to incorporate, the 1989 Batman film theme song type of thing. And then with the throwing in some Joker stuff in there and throwing in that classic, Adam West Batman theme song in there. I wanted to add like Batman Beyond and, a bunch of other stuff. But I'm like, this is going to get way too complex. But you know what? Like, that's not even the important part of the video. It's about, having fun and doing what we love to do, working on guitars, just messing around with this kind of stuff because I absolutely love it. I don't think anything else is a better stress reliever for me to work on guitars, to work on music, to do anything guitar related, basically. So, I'm really happy that I got to do this and hopefully I inspired you guys to make your own. It doesn't have to be like this cheesy or corny, like, this looks like a child's guitar if you think about it. But, I was thinking about giving this to my nephew. He's like, he's only like 4 years old. So when he gets older, maybe. I did make him a little Spider-Man one. I bought this guitar from Target, I think it was. And I just like made it into like a Spider-Man theme type of thing for him. So hopefully when he gets older, he does appreciate this one. So, but for now, I'm gonna have fun with it, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. You know, this little journey that I did. So I hope you guys found this video useful and helpful in any way, shape, or form. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, because this is all I do on my channel. Guitar reviews, guitar builds, wiring things, anything guitar related. That's all I do here. And with that, my friends, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bada bing, bada boom, and that is, dude, come on. Dude, come on. Come on. Like this just looks sick. Come on.